You know that feeling, right? You've just poured your absolute heart and soul into creating something. You spent hours, maybe even days, meticulously editing. You finally hit that publish button, and then crickets. You refresh the page, and your views are just stuck there at 10, 20, maybe a really stubborn 100. It is literally so frustrating. But hey, you are definitely not alone here. It's a massive pain point for so many new creators who feel like all their hard work is just vanishing into a total void. Well, let's change that. Welcome to today's Explainer. We're diving into something super exciting, the Creator's Blueprint. These are the 10 absolute pillars of YouTube growth. We're going to explore the exact step-by-step strategies that creators are using right now to crack the algorithm, smash past those low view counts, and actually grow their channels. No fluff today, just the core pillars of getting seen. Here is our roadmap for today. We're covering 1. The YouTube views struggle, 2. The click strategy, 3. Keeping the audience hooked, 4. Understanding the algorithm, and finally, 5. Analytics and mindset. Let's jump right in. Starting off with part 1, the YouTube views struggle, and exactly why good videos go unseen. Okay, so here's the deal. The single biggest mistake beginners make, like before they even hit record, is making content on topics that absolutely no one is searching for. It genuinely doesn't matter if you have Hollywood-level production value. If there's zero demand, you're going to get 0 views. The whole foundation of your growth is choosing trending topics or subjects with massive audience interest. Demand drives views, that's the golden rule. You have to intercept what people already want to watch, rather than just hoping they'll care about what you want to make. Moving on to part 2, the click strategy. This is all about winning that crucial first impression. Think of your thumbnail as your storefront window, right? If it doesn't look inviting, people are just going to walk right on by. A winning thumbnail absolutely relies on a few key elements. You need bright colors that literally pop off the screen. You need large, readable text, because remember, most people are squinting at tiny mobile screens. You want clear, high-quality images, and honestly, the biggest one, a high curiosity factor. It needs to spark an immediate, burning question in the viewer's minds that they can only answer by clicking. And of course, partnered right up with that thumbnail is your title. Notice how a super weak title like My New Video gives us literally 0 reason to care, but a strong title, something like How to Increase Views in 7 Days or If You Make This Mistake, Views Will Never Come. Notice what those do? They perfectly blend highly searchable keywords like increase views with deep, totally irresistible curiosity. They're promising immense value or they're warning you about a critical mistake you might be making. Which brings us to part 3, keeping the audience hooked, the art of retention. 5. That is your magic number. You have exactly a 5-second window to convince a brand new viewer to stick around. The source material is brutally clear on this. Viewers decide almost instantly whether to keep watching or to just bail. So you have got to abandon those long, rambling introductions. Seriously, skip them. Get straight to the point and deliver a powerful hook immediately. Tell them exactly what value they're going to get if they stay. So how do you actually keep them watching after those first 5 seconds? By keeping things dynamic. To maintain high retention, you really want to shift the viewer's visual or auditory experience every 10 to 15 seconds. Use your essential engagement tools. Throw in some punchy zoom effects, have dynamic text animations pop on screen, use subtle sound effects to emphasize a point, or cut to some great B-roll footage. When a video stays visually engaging, the audience stays longer. And when they stay longer, the system recognizes your stuff as high quality and pushes it out to even more people. It's a win-win. Now let's look at part 4. Understanding the algorithm, or, in other words, feeding the system. SEO, or search engine optimization. I know it sounds incredibly technical and kind of intimidating, but it's really just clear communication. It's simply the practice of deliberately placing your main keywords right into your title, your description, and your hashtags. Why is this absolutely crucial? Because the platform is a machine. It needs these textual signals to clearly understand what your topic actually is. That way, it knows exactly which audience to serve it up to. And when it comes to feeding that system, your timeline is everything. A massive, massive mistake is the erratic upload strategy. You know the one, bulk uploading 5 videos on day 1 in a huge burst of motivation, and then going completely silent for the next 20 days. The algorithm hates unpredictability. The good strategy? Pacing yourself. Consistently delivering, let's say, 3 well-crafted videos a week from week 1 to week 4. This builds really reliable audience habits and shows the system that your channel is an active, dependable source of content. Next up, we really need to talk about content ecosystems. We've got shorts and we've got long videos, and they serve very distinct, very powerful purposes. Shorts are basically your discovery engine. They act like a wide net to attract brand new viewers incredibly fast. But long videos, those are your anchor. They increase your total watch time and help build deep, long-term relationships with your audience. Utilizing a clever mix of both formats is what really fuels holistic, sustainable channel growth. All right, moving into our final section, part 5, analytics and mindset. This is all about evolution and resilience. Here is where the magic really happens, the analytics review loop. Because honestly, after you hit publish, your job isn't done. It is just starting. Step 1, check your click-through rate. How many people are actually clicking on your thumbnail? Is it working? Step 2, review your watch time. Are they staying? Step 3 is super important. Identify the exact moments people are abandoning your video. Did you drag a point on too long? Was the audio kind of bad? And finally, step 4, use those exact insights to guarantee your next video is just 1% better. It's a continuous strategic feedback loop. Now, as you iterate, protecting your mindset is arguably the most important task of all. Look, the 50 to 100 video struggle, that is entirely normal. Look at almost any massive creator out there today. They battled through shockingly low views for their first 50, sometimes even 100 uploads. It's a total rite of passage. You're finding your voice, you're learning the editing software, you're testing the algorithm. Do not view low numbers as a failure. Seriously, view them as practice. I really want to leave you with this powerful thought drawn straight from the source material. Never give up. If views are low today, it doesn't mean you will never grow. The creators who eventually break out and find massive success, they are simply the ones who absolutely refuse to quit during that quiet phase. They kept learning, they kept obsessing over their analytics, and they just kept improving their thumbnails, their hooks, and their storytelling. So, armed with this blueprint, knowing the vital importance of demand, the psychology of the click, the secret to retention, and the raw power of consistency and resilience, I have just one final question for you. What will your next topic be? Seriously, think about your audience, find that real demand, and start creating. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer today, and I absolutely cannot wait to see what you build next.